Hi, I'm Shonda Miles, and I wanted to talk about my go-to meals. I hate cooking. I hate it. I hate cooking. But several years ago, my husband and I decided that we would track how much we were spending on fast food or eating out. And what we realized is that it was astronomical. It was $900 one week. $900 one week. And at the time, we had 5 kids at home, and then of course my husband and I, so 7 people we were buying fast food for. But $900 a week is crazy. And so no matter how much money you make, $900 in one week for fast food or eating out, dining out is a lot of money. And so it made me start thinking about, okay, our days are busy, as I'm sure your days are busy as well. And so I started thinking about, okay, what could we do on the days where it's crazy and you don't have the mental capacity to come home and put together a meal? What could you eat? What could our family eat? And so these are like my go-tos. And so I don't know if this will help you, but I hate cooking. I like when I come home, I'm ready to eat. I don't want to have to, spend 2 hours over a stove. And so my husband is really the cook in the family. I say he babies the food. So he stands over the stove and watches the food the entire time it's cooking. And so I usually start the food and I go put a load of clothes in the washer. I might go vacuum. I might, I do a bunch of different things while I'm cooking. There's just no way I could stand over the food while it's cooking. I don't have the patience or the willpower to do that. So I like easy things. I like things that go in the oven. I like things that go in the crock pot. I like things that are quick. And so these are like my 14 meals. I'm not saying that they're healthy. I'm just saying that if you want to save some money and you want like some go-to meals, these things may help you. So the first one is sandwiches. So I think this is probably the easiest thing on a day where you just don't feel like cooking and you want to save some money. Sandwiches is a great alternative. It's like you can eat sandwiches, the kids can eat chips with it, or you can just eat a sandwich. But sandwiches are a great, quick way to, feed your family. The next thing is we eat chicken nuggets with fries or chicken nuggets with chips. So chicken nuggets is like the second kind of go-to, and these are in no apparent order. I'm just kind of giving you some ideas. So first one is sandwiches. The second one is chicken nuggets. So we typically eat it with fries, or we might eat it with just chips. The third thing is kind of the same, is chicken tenders. We typically buy them from Sam's. So we just do chicken tenders. My husband might do macaroni and cheese with it for the little kids, or we might just eat chicken tenders and chips. So just kind of something to be thinking about. The fourth thing is barbecue wings. They have these at Walmart. We typically buy them in the frozen food section. They're just barbecue wings. We put them in the oven like 20 minutes. And we typically eat those. We might eat them with macaroni. We might eat the barbecue wings with potato chips, but it's a quick meal. It's cheaper than spending $50 or $70 out, to eat. So sandwiches, hot wings, or barbecue wings, hot wings, chicken nuggets, chicken tenders, Hot Pockets or pizza rolls. So we have one child that likes Hot Pockets, one child that likes pizza rolls. So some nights we'll do that if we need something that's quick. And so the Hot Pockets can go in the microwave, of course, for a couple of minutes. And then pizza rolls go in the oven for I think probably less than 20 minutes. So that's like a quick meal if we need something, to eat. We also like shrimp fettuccine, and you can buy it. It's like in a box. They have it in a box. Now they have it a skillet in a bag. They have it a frozen food. You could put it like it's in a box, like Stouffer's, I think, and you could just put it in the oven. So you can do it's shrimp fettuccine. You just add I think water and butter and maybe shrimp. Or you can do it in the oven, the Stouffer's. You just put a frozen box of shrimp fettuccine in the oven and it cooks. So that's just kind of an option that we use. We like shrimp fettuccine, and so it's cheaper that way. We like fried fish. So my husband might get from the deli or the market, he might get fish fillets And so we just fry the fish, and we might do a frozen box of shrimp. So we might just fry the shrimp and then fry the fish. And we might have one night we just have fried fish, fried shrimp, and then French fries. So my little kids, they don't like fish, so we have to have something with it, because we could easily have those two things as separate meals, so fried fish or fried shrimp, but we have them together because the little kids don't eat fried fish. So it's a pretty quick meal. We could probably do it in less than 15 minutes. And so that's an easy one too. The next thing is lasagna. So we don't eat this anymore like we used to, but it's just frozen Stouffer's lasagna, put in the oven. By the time you go and help the kids with their homework, do little things around the house, it's ready. So it's just frozen lasagna. And we just typically open a can of corn with it, and we eat, lasagna and corn. So that's just an option that you might consider. Also pork chop. This one takes a little longer than the other ones, but it's we just put it in the air fryer, and we might eat green beans and rice with it or something like that. But so pork chop is one we use. We tend to eat. We just put it in the air fryer and let it cook. Homemade hamburgers has been something we kind of go to as well. So we just make up homemade hamburgers. You can sometimes we buy the patties already made, and sometimes we just buy a pack of hamburger meat and we make the hamburgers up that way. And then we might eat chips with the hamburgers, the homemade hamburgers, or we might do some fries or curly fries with it. So that's a quick option that we like as well. Other things that we put in the crock pot that are super easy is like roast and potatoes. We open a bag of, it's mixed, it's like onion and bell pepper. So we just put that in there with the roast in the mornings. And then we come back in the evening, we add the potatoes probably 1 hour before we're going to eat. And then we have like green beans with it. So it's pretty quick because the roast is already done by the time we come home in the evening. So it's a pretty easy meal. We do the same thing with turkey legs or turkey neck. We put it in the crock pot and let it cook all day it's called seasoned blend is what it's called. Just a bag of seasoned blend from the frozen food section. And it has onions and bell pepper. So it gives it a good flavor. And so you can do that. It's a pretty easy meal as well. When you do the meat in the crock pot, the turkey necks or turkey leg or whatever, you can just have a little vegetable on the stove that you can add with it, or you can sometimes we use Brussels sprouts, put Brussels sprouts or broccoli in the microwave, just for a few minutes, and it makes a good side, and it's pretty quick as well. So if you want to eat, pretty quick, those are great sides as well. We also do chicken parmesan or stuffed bell peppers. They're also, I think, Stouffer's. And so they're, by the time it's like I think probably an hour and a half. That probably takes the longest is the chicken parmesan. The stuffed bell peppers. So it's kind of another option that you might use. But if you're looking to save money, these are options that you can use, that you can kind of have on hand. And so I like to have things on hand that I can cook that are quick, or that will keep me from, going through the drive-through or dining out and spending, $100, where I can spend this, $20 or $30 or less, and I can feed my family. So just kind of some options, some things to think about if you hate to cook like me, but you know that you have to eat and you want to do it as economical as possible. So just some options to think about.